Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Couldn't start the day without a little croissant sausage and egg. And being late to the boat launch. I mean, it's just what I do. It's my thing. Ooh. What, coffee?
Holiday coffee.
Yes, please. So we're just getting scooting out here. We're out in the Little Lake Minnetonka. So we're gonna find a hot spot. We got our guide in front of us. He's gonna bring us to the juice, hopefully. That's the plan. Surprisingly, not horrible weather right now. Knock on wood. We are expecting a high of 50, a low of 33. So a little more bundled up today than usual, actually probably comparable to the ice fishing videos, but we're out here, we're gonna try to get it. Hopefully today is the day to land some crappie giants and or anything at all that bites our bait. So that's the goal. Stay tuned, here we roll. Water temp update. The last time we were on the boat, we were pushing 40, I want to say 44, maybe got up to 46. We are now just a hair above 50, pushing 51 degrees. Hey, tell us about life right now, Caleb.
Let's show you this. Yep, that's what I caught. Talking about life right now. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna reel that right in my reel. I'm gonna pretend it's not there. That's what's gonna happen right now. Hey, your worm just landed next to me. Just throwing that out there.
I didn't like that technique anyways. All right. Quick little lesson. When you think you've tied on a good knot, tie it again. So I just missed my first catch of 2019 on open water. I'm gonna leave my glasses on because there's some tears underneath there that I don't want to expose to the World Wide Web. It wasn't a crappie, it was a largemouth bass. It felt good. It looked good. I was about to boat flip her. Right as I was bringing her up to get her out of the water, broke my line. I'd love to say that it was bad line, but I just spooled it, so it's brand new line, which can only mean one thing, and that's that it was a bad knot. So here's to tying better knots.
All right. First crappie into the boat.
In the boat. There she is.
Just going like this, huh?
It's not a bad little slab.
Nice little fish.
Oh yeah. That is a slab.
There we go. Check that bad boy out.
Mud.
Catching more of these little guys here. little mini mite, they call it.
So this is what I'm using. I've had maybe 2 bites. I had the one bass that ended up coming off because of a poor nut. So when you're in a boat, it's really key, or not just a boat, but when you're fishing with anyone, it's key that when they start catching significantly more, that you should stop what you're doing and start doing what they're doing. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm about to take this off. We're gonna tie on the Mighty Mite, or what'd you call it? Magic Mike?
Mini mite.
Mini Mite.
Magic mite. What do you have?
All right, so we're gonna retie, and I'll get back to you guys. Hopefully we change it up a bit. Hold tight. All right, so switched it up. That's what Caleb's throwing. The boat next to us, some new fishing buddies of ours, they kind of gave us some leads. Pink is the color. This is the jig we're using. This will be my first cast. Let's see how we do.
All right, Mark's first catch of the day.
There she is. Something
Nice.
you won't rarely hear me say, and that's not what we're going for. And it is a bass, largemouth bass. This was the first cast with the new jig, Caleb's Mighty Mite, Mini Mite, Magic Mike, I don't know.
All right, Mark's on. Mark's on. We're looking something solid here. All right. All right. Now that's a slab right there.
Oh, there she is. Take a gander at her there. Beautiful little fish. Okay, first crappie for me, I want to say ever.
Really?
I mean,
That's
if
a
I,
nice
if
catch,
I
then.
caught one of these when I was younger, and I don't recall, that's possible. But this is it. This is the fish we came out here for. And finally got her. And I did something a little different, you might have seen, through the worm.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
Okay.
So we got her on the night crawler.
And if I'm not mistaken, that one can stay in the boat.
She's staying in the boat. Maybe this will be a part of our catch and cook, and we'll get a little da bomb, or maybe last dab, or some extra flavorful sauce on there. We'll see how she goes.
It's on. What number is that for you, Mark?
Number 2. Number 2 crappie. What do you think? 10-incher? 9?
Like 8, 7, 5. All right, Mark's on again.
Just choked it.
A little bit bigger one here. Oh yeah, there we are. Oh, nice. Nice catch, Mark.
Look at that shake they do. Look.
Yeah.
I want to comment on that.
This is Mark's probably, I don't know, gotta be 5th now.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, she's a little guy. Pretty though. Pretty little copy. I think I said copy.
It's a copy.
It's a copy. The best.
Copy.
All right. So we moved to a different spot. Pretty secluded back here for a small area, or a small body of water here. I'll turn you around. There's 4 boats. Get you a little glimpse there. So we've been on a little bit of a drought, haven't caught anything. I'm changing it up just a smidge. Caleb's still throwing the jig with the crappie minnow. I am tying on this little guy. It's a little crankbait, square bill. This is micro size so that we can go after smaller panfish using a technique that you would usually throw for bass or for northern. So, but because of the size of this, I'm not targeting that species. I'm actually targeting crappie or bluegill or just something significantly smaller because of the overall size of the bait. So let's give it a shot. Pretty little colors there. Oh, Caleb's on. Caleb's on.
Oh, that's a keeper.
That's a keeper. Yeah, buddy, get it.
Nice.
Dude, that's a totally different color.
Yeah, it is.
I'll let you keep that one. I know you saw what I saw. This one's got the herp.
Oh, I think I'm gonna let this one go.
Let's get it, boy. Come to Papa.
Mark's on fire.
Same little doohickey there. We got the Magic Mike, little minnow, and we got us another. Tasty. Ah. Nice, nice. Get in the boat. There it is.
Yeah, these ones almost have like a yellow belly on them.
Just putting on a clinic here. I want to say we've got, I don't know, 7, give or take, 7 of these guys back in this new cut. Shout out to our buddy Matt, put us on these crappies. Same guy that kind of walked us through this technique and really the lake and the areas, put us on the juice. So thank you, Matt. Really appreciate it. Caleb and I were just talking. This is always nice when you kind of set a mission out. In this case, our mission is to catch crappie. We've been out here. This is now our 2nd time on this lake. I've fished already a small handful of times just shore fishing and have come up short. So it's nice to get out here, catch them. Got a few in the box. Maybe do a catch and cook. Maybe do a spicy crappie challenge. Don't know, but we're catching them. We probably only got another hour or so. So we'll see if we can keep wrangling them in. Wrangling. Wrangler. Wrangle. We're gonna go with wrangle. We're gonna try to wrangle them. Let's get it.
Just a little guy.
Little guy.
Just a little guy.
Baller.